Swanson and Sons of Omaha, Nebraska, packers of America's best-known brand, canned and frozen poultry, presents the exciting television game, The Name's the Same. Now, let's meet our panel of famous names. One of radio's well-known humorists, Gene Rayburn. Famous radio and television actress, Joan Alexander.
Hands off, Rayburn.
Bright young comedian of the show of shows, Carl Reiner.
How about me, baby? You got something for Daddy? Ah, no
And your
way.
host and moderator, another famous name, Robert Q. Lewis.
Thank you, Lee. Hi. Good evening and welcome once again to The Name's the Same. Tonight, as usual, you're going to meet some people who have very famous names. Names the same as celebrities and places and things that we all know. Now let's meet our next guest with a famous name. Well, very happy to welcome you. Where are you from?
I'm from Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix. Very good. What do you do?
Housewife, designer, a lot of things.
Yeah? All righty. We know you've got a famous name, and we're all anxious to take a look at it. Let's let our home audience see this very attractive young lady's famous name. Panel, I think by now you know the rules. You're familiar with those. Let me tell you this before we start. Miss X's name is a thing. A thing. And with that great help, let's start with Carl Reiner.
She doesn't look like a thing. Is this thing which you are, which I don't believe, is this thing a useful thing?
Yeah.
It is a useful thing. Would I say a businessman come in contact with one of these on a day-to-day basis, that is?
On a day-to-day basis?
Yeah.
I think you could. Yes.
Would you find one or more of these in an office?
Could be.
Yes,
You
very
find-
definitely.
In this office, would these things, or these things be used more by women than by anybody else?
Yes.
Well, it would depend on the office, but I think you could safely say they'd be used more by women.
Would they be used sometimes at a desk, and would they sometimes be considered portable? Might they be portable?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
They would be.
Yes, and you have 5 questions.
They would be.
They'd be.
Oh, do some secretaries acquire more speed using these than others?
Do some secretaries acquire more speed? Did you mean in the use of these?
Yes.
Yes, some of them I would say.
Do you have to press down on parts of this to make it go, to move it? Oh.
I'll leave that to you. Well, no, you don't really have to, do you? No.
No.
No, you don't
Then
have
she
to.
is obviously not Elsie Smith or a typewriter or something.
No, no.
She didn't look like one to begin with. I pass.
Joni, you've got 10 questions.
Well, you
Don't
did.
open your mouth. I would say a word if I were you.
You did indicate that a businessman uses this during the day. Would this be used?
That's what they said.
Well, now, we ask you to bear with us.
Now
A
has said it.
businessman would obviously. You go right ahead, Joan, and don't you mind.
Would this be used more for pleasure than for business?
Yes.
Oh. No wonder.
I just have a feeling that this might be found in a cocktail lounge or a bar.
That's right.
Is that right?
That is right. You would find these in a cocktail lounge, would you not?
You could.
Now, look, Bob, if a man were to be using this thing during a cocktail hour, would his wife know about it when he came home?
We better go. Bye. Shall we all drink some water? Show's over. Good night, friend.
Yes? Uh-huh.
Yes, his wife would tend to know that.
Is your name the name of an intoxicating liquor?
No.
No?
No.
Well, oh, wait a minute. Listen, is it something that an intoxicating liquor could be put into?
Yes.
Yes?
That's right, yes.
On a cold day, would a man maybe take this to a football game? Well, I was thinking of something like a flask, but it couldn't be that funny.
No, it couldn't.
A flask?
No, you have 4 questions.
Oh, I passed.
Well, welcome home, Gene.
Oh, dear. Well, where do we go from here?
I suspect that this is something that is not normally put into a liquor container of some kind. Is that from the previous question that was
Not
asked?
put into a liquor container.
You know, like, a glass or a flask or something.
Well,
like
it might be put into it, but it's not normally put into it. Let's put it that way. It's not normally.
Well, if they have them in offices and lounges, cocktail lounges and football games and stuff like that, and it's a useful device. Well, is this an inanimate object?
No.
No.
Oh, it's not.
No.
Is it some part of the human anatomy?
Yes.
Is it a part of the upper half of the body?
No.
Is it an appendage?
Ah. Oh, an appendage.
Like
No.
it's not? Is it part of the head? Any part at all?
Sorta.
You have 5 questions. You're doing very well.
Does each person have 2 of these?
Sorta.
Yes.
Is it any part of the eye, or is it the eye?
No.
No. You have 3 questions.
Je pas.
Continuez-vous, Monsieur Reiner?
Is it, do you hear or smell or you hear or smell with it?
Do you know anybody who has...
Two? I won't accept the stupid. I won't accept. Most people do have 2 nostrils, except some few like you who are missing that partition in the middle. That's what I meant.
What is your question?
My question was,
Yes.
do you hear or smell with these?
No, you do not. You have, let me see, how many questions do you have? 2, I
have
guess.
2 questions.
Go ahead, Carl.
Well, I'm narrowing it down to the lips. Is it the lips?
Yes, it has lips.
You have 1 question. You must get the lady's name.
Oh, it's a lip.
No, sir. Joan, 4 questions.
Well, is Lip in this?
Yes?
Is her last name Lip?
Snatch? The last name is Snatch?
Yes, you have 2 questions.
Is the first name an initial or a name?
I can answer yes
I mean,
or no.
Is it an initial?
No. 1
is it-
question.
Is it Maya Snatch?
No. Gene, 3 questions.
Is the first name a color?
Yes?
Is it
Red Snatch?
No. 1 question. No, that's not right.
Oh, what?
Come on, Gene, quickly.
Sweet Snatch, maybe? Rosie Snatch. Love me some Rosie Snatch.
I know. I'm glad you had fun. You have had more fun, my dear. You have won 3 prizes, $25 each from Gene, Joan, and Carl. I'll ask you to go over there, say hello to them, and thanks so much from Swanson for playing the names the same.
Boy, you have pretty lips.
I did that so I could say I kissed that snatch. Oh yeah, you kissed that snatch.
So long, folks, for C.A. Swanson and Sons, packers of America's best-known brand of canned and frozen poultry. The panel and I will see you again next week on The Name's the Same, which will be brought to you by the makers of Johnson's Wax.
Hopefully we have more of that snatch.